¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo está?
Muy bien.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you
you
doing?
good?
All good? To see you guys.
Hey, Rafael.
Hello. How are you doing?
Pleasure to meet
All
you.
good? Good to meet you guys. How is everything?
Good, good.
So far, amazing. Now even better. I wanted to ask how it feels like to not be on the tour anymore. You know, after those 20 years, you know, it must be like.
Well, I mean, for the moment, I even didn't realize that because it's have been short period of time and plenty of things working. But it's a change, of course, you know, when you are used to do one thing for all your life, because it's not only 20 years on the tour. I mean, I was practicing since I was practicing like a professional probably since I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
So it's like a game changer in my life, but I am okay. I mean, I suffered a lot the last couple of years in terms of injuries. I mean, so I was not able to have that much fun. So that, I mean, it's tough, but at the same time makes the transition a little bit easier. And now I have a lot of things to enjoy outside of tennis. Now with the family too. And
Other part of the life is starting now.
yeah, I mean, it's for everyone it's the same. So just have fun now that you have all the career in front.
My biggest question is, because I mean, you're a big inspiration to me in terms of like the way you fight. I watched you growing up, and the way you fight is just incredible. And I've had like a poster of you in my room since whenever you won your 8th French Open. Okay. I've got the, I don't know how long ago that was, but I just want to know where that came from. Is that kind of internal? Because like I feel like for me that I've always kind of found it for myself. Were you kind of the same way?
I think a lot of big part of it, yes, but another part of it is I think that the education you receive when you are a kid, in terms of values you receive from your family, the way that you practice every day. So I had, I think, a good family around me. That I think I had good examples around, more important examples than the words always, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
My coach, that was my uncle, since the beginning. He was strict with me and he pushed me very hard in every practice. I never had the chance to stop, you know, to don't give my 100% and to don't practice with the highest intensity. So in some way it was tough, but then of course when you are used to do one thing, then it's normal. You don't.
Yeah, it's easy to keep doing it, huh?
Exactly, and you always are working on how I need to find the solution to do it that better, and you are asking all the time yourself what I am doing bad, so what I need to do better, and that's the way that I work it all my life.
Rafa, by the way, anyways, I have the practice.
Yeah.
So, I have
So
to
practice.
Go. So pleasure.
Have fun.
meeting
All the
you.
best. All the
By
best for
way,
the all.
You know what's my dog's name? Rafa.
Oh yeah.
So from the beginning.
So have fun. All the best. All the best for the next season.
I know there's an ingredient, but how you did to have the la gana que tienes siempre in all your matches, during all your career, do your best.
Yeah, for me it's about a personal feeling that if I don't give my best, if I don't try my best, I come back home, I am not calm with myself. You know, that's at the end, it's the fear to not be satisfied with myself, you know, with my attitude. So for me, it's about, okay, I can lose, I can play terrible, I can play good, but at the end, what cannot happen is go on court and don't go out the court knowing that I tried my best. What was in my hands to try the things go well, you know. For me, that's the key at the end, you know, have the personal responsibility about give your best, doesn't matter the situation. And sometimes give your best is a disaster in terms of you are playing so bad, but okay, you try, you fight. And I tell you one thing, in my career, I won a lot of tournaments playing very, very bad. The days before the competition and even the first round, second round. But if you are mentally there, if you are able to accept the challenge and be humble enough to accept that you are playing terrible, but I need to fight with what I have today. A lot of days you have the level enough good to win that match, and then the next day you play a little bit better, you are able to win on a match, and somehow things can change very quick in our sport. And I think in the sport in general. So at the end, it's not throwing weeks, not throwing days of practice, days of competition, because at the end of the year, always you pay the price for giving your best. you're gonna win one of these 10 matches that or 20 matches that you feel that you are playing so bad, you are losing and nothing to do. But if you're still there, you're gonna win that match. Only one time, but that match can change the year because then you are allowed to play next day, and you don't know. Maybe it's the week that you win the tournament at the end. You know, it's about, for me, it's about be mentally positive and with the right attitude to give your best. Doesn't matter the situation. That's my point of view, and that's what I try to do. I achieve it most of the times.
I've got a good one. So I played 33 weeks or 34 weeks this year, and it was a lot of weeks. And how did you find the time to like enjoy yourself on the tour? Because it's a very busy life. You're going city to city. I found it pretty tough my first year, so I just wanted to know what you thought about that.
Yeah, at the beginning was difficult, I think.
Being away from home too.
Yeah, for me it was super difficult at the beginning of my career to have fun and to organize that days in between tournaments.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me that's the toughest thing, because when you are winning, when you are on the tournament, competing, okay,
Yeah.
things happen quick.
Yeah, when you win, it's nice.
Yeah, win or even keep competing. You know, of course,
yeah.
when you are there, okay, the days are happening fast and it's not a big deal. Then when you lose and you have to stay for 1 week till then it's something that I learned a lot during the years, because at the beginning of my career, even sometimes I remember being in the States, for example, in 2005, being in Cincinnati, losing first round.
Yeah, it's tough.
I come back home, for 6 days, and for me it was a big mistake. For me it was difficult to have fun on the tournaments. Then when you are older, you start to appreciate, okay, I'm going to practice there, but I'm going to visit that thing, or I'm going to organize something that just something that really you want to do. Try to organize well the days in between. For me, that's the key. It's about taking the things in a little bit of more relaxed way, because at the beginning of your career, of course, when you lose, you are more worried. So I need to practice. Okay, yes, of course, but you have time for everything, you know.
Right.
And today, you have a big team. Everybody have a big team, so you are not having a lot of relationship between the players. When I arrived to the tour, I was very young, and we didn't have social networks. We didn't have Netflix. We have smaller teams than what we have today, and we were able to have much more relation between players, and that makes the things a little bit more happier and more funny. Then, of course, the dynamic on the tour changed a lot. I think everyone is just spending time with their team. As I did in the last few years, but the tour was a little bit more funnier when you have more interaction with other players. But at the end is, I think, organize your time outside of the in between weeks well. So you are in Europe, okay, so I have 5 days, so let's practice 3 days. These 2 days I want to visit that, okay.
Yeah.
But if you organize things, it's a big help.
I definitely need to do a better job of that.
Yeah, for me it's difficult because I need to go back to Brazil and after Europe. For you too, you need to go back to US.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm going back to the States.
It's difficult for the Latin Americans.
Yeah,
it's so difficult so far. And for us in Europeans, we are the luckier ones because everything is. But
the States isn't bad though.
Yeah, no. But you have a lot of
tournaments,
seasons and. But even for us, we have 2 long seasons in 3. Australia, then we have the Latin America season and Indian Wells Miami. So it's a quite a long period of time too. So and at the end, you realize that not always more is better.
Yeah, that's what I realized.
That's the thing. Sometimes, because it's important. From my point of view, when you are playing too much, you start feeling
tough.
like only a worker.
Yes,
you know,
that's exactly,
and
yeah.
and the sport cannot be like a normal worker. His
Yeah.
passion is, you know, you lose a little bit that freshness that you need in every single
Yeah.
moment. So, of course, when you are younger, you need to play more, and of course, depending on the results, you need to adjust calendar. You know,
Yeah.
it's not about how many tournaments you play; it's about how many matches you play too.
Yeah.
But you need to find a balance, because sometimes playing more is you collapse. Tennis is
Yeah.
a very mental sport, and I think is very demanding in terms of every single.
Yeah, the margins are like this.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know, you win 6-3, 6-3, or you lose 6-3,
And it's like that,
and
yeah.
it's not a big difference.
No,
You know, about how you play it.
Not at all.
So this mental freshness can make a big difference.
Yeah, when I was in Europe for 3.5 months straight, I was not mentally
Yeah.
fresh.
So that's
Yeah.
sometimes it's better to stop.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Like
go
next
back.
year, like I'm going home,
Yeah,
obviously.
go
It's a good
back,
experience,
stay 2 weeks at home. You know, okay, you're gonna miss 2 tournaments.
Yeah.
That's fine. You know,
Yeah.
nothing.
Lose first round in Madrid, I can go home next year. He got me in Madrid this year.
Yeah.
Can lose first round and go home after. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, guys.
Thank you.
All the best.
That was
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Have fun. And all the best. Suerte con todo, ¿eh? Muy bien.